Yes, welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Three Conservative Gimps. We are proud and free, and we do stand as one. Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a great week. How about that? We had a wonderful 4th of July weekend, Independence Day, 250th birthday. Congratulations, America. Let's make it another 250. We've got a lot to talk about today. We've got people dropping out. We've got DOJ investigations. We got somebody who is, well, she recoils at the American flag when she sees it. And we got all kinds of excitement going. Hope you enjoy this show. Let's get it going. Let's welcome all the way from that muggy state of Muskogee, Oklahoma. Let's welcome Lloyd Mendenhall. Welcome.
Howdy, Art. Hello, everybody who might watch this later or who's watching it now but hasn't chatted.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, definitely muggy.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's been and happy 250th birthday to uh the United States. So
Yes.
I'm having a party on the next 250th birthday. Will you be there, Art?
Oh, I will try. I
Put it
will
on your calendar.
put
250
it on
years
my
from 4th of
calendar.
July. Yeah, yeah.
I will leave a message for my cryogenesis to wake me up then.
Wake you up. Okay, there you
Mhm.
go. Yeah,
Mhm. Yep.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm waiting for Charles to come in. I see his thing, but I don't see him in there. So we will wait a little bit. Uh, yeah, it's been weird weather here. It looks like the monsoon, sus- monsoon season is started where we're
Monsoon season, yeah.
where
Yeah.
we're getting afternoon showers and
Hello,
Charles.
Brian.
Hey, yeah, Brian, Waypoint Charles. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, so we got that going. Afternoon showers, windy. It doesn't know what it wants to do, but it's been
Yeah.
a nice change of pace.
Yeah,
And
apparently we had a little bit of showers early this morning. Just enough to make everything muggy. Yeah.
muggy.
Yeah.
All right,
We're so anyways.
let's let's welcome from that blue state of New York up the road from the Commie Corridor. Let's welcome Charles Gillespie. Welcome, Charles.
Hey Art, hey Lloyd, hey everybody in the
Hey,
chat.
Charles.
And I was here. I was listening to you guys. I'm like, okay, the Streamlabs or whoever you're using now says I'm here. Tells me I'm in the green room.
Yeah, I looked over
So
and I saw that you were there, but your screen was black. So
that's
I
weird.
wasn't sure if maybe you stepped away and I didn't see your logo that you have normally when you turn your camera off to go do something. So,
Yeah,
huh,
yeah.
that was weird. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how's the weather in your neck of the woods now that we're doing the weather program here?
Hot, but not as bad as it has been. Number
Okay.
one, it's the actual temperatures are not quite as high, and even though we're still supposed to be at like 50% humidity or better, it doesn't feel like that. It feels drier.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, we had some exciting, or not exciting news, but some interesting news this morning. Yes, the candidate for senator up in the great state of Maine, the Nazi tattoo wearing Graham Platner, has decided to suspend his campaign, but not in a gay way.
Yeah. That's I mean, okay. if they want socialism so bad up there, that's fine. Okay, that to each their own. But at least put up a candidate that's not a rapist,
Yeah.
that's not a Nazi,
Nuts.
which Nazi, or wears Nazi symbols. I think had he wore that symbol and lived in this former Soviet Union, he would have been executed.
Yes, that's true.
So he's not he's definitely not a true socialist. They did a bad job. I mean, maybe they wanted somebody who was a little more exciting than Bernie Sanders, because
Yeah. Yeah.
Bernie's, yeah,
Yeah.
and,
He's,
they say feel the burn, and in his case, it's a very slow burn.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
He
like,
does.
yeah, whatever.
He kind of sounds like the aardvark in the ant and aardvark from the Pink Panther.
Yeah, who's the guy that hey, was it Ben something's money? He was actually a speechwriter for Richard Nixon, and he just
Oh yeah, Ben Stein.
Ben Stein. I was thinking Ben Stiller, and I knew that
Yeah.
wasn't it. That's comedian.
Yeah.
Ben Stein.
Hmm.
Bernie is about as exciting as Ben Stein
Yeah.
is.
That's right. Yeah.
You just that's yeah.
Yep.
So for them to pick somebody like that, because they needed a man, that's sad again. They wanted a manly person. I mean,
Hmm.
well, geez, they just had toilet
Tim
paper.
Walz.
Yeah, Tim Walz. I mean, wasn't
Yeah.
he manly enough for the Democrats?
Tampon Tim. Yeah.
Tampon Tim.
There
I
you
was gonna
go.
say
Wow.
toilet paper Tim, but I guess it's the same.
Yeah. Well, they wanted somebody that was a little masculine. And I'm like, going, wait a minute. This is the party that railed against toxic
Toxic
masculinity.
masculinity. Yeah.
They chased all the men out, and then
Yeah.
they found a guy. Hey, he's an oyster farmer, and he kind of he wears plaid, kind of like a lesbian. Um, and he's got a
There's a lot of guys that wear plaid, Yeah, wait a minute there.
flannel shirt, like
Yeah,
those
plaid
Boy
flannel shirts.
Scouts. Yeah.
Those men would have been wearing them up in Idaho and Alaska and Canada, places where, even in Dakotas, a lot of guys wear those, so it's not just a lesbian color. So
Okay.
yeah, let's yeah.
So so he's an oyster farmer, and did you know? Do you know what is? He's only got one customer.
His mother.
Yes, she has a
Yeah.
restaurant, and so it's like, oh, I'm an
Yeah.
oyster farmer. Oyster farmer, hell, you got one customer. And I didn't know Maine had oyster farming up there. I thought it was lobsters and cod up there.
Well,
Yeah.
see, there's the difference. Oyster farming, you go out there, you look out and say, yep, they're still making
Yeah.
whoopee. Okay, we'll get a couple pearls out of this. That'll be that. But when it comes to lobster and crab and all of that stuff, and that's requires you to go out to sea, actually put in some work to do that.
Yep.
It requires a little more work than oyster farming.
Well, he's good at shucking something.
Yeah, shucking shit. Yeah.
So they wanted somebody to finally knock off Susan Collins. And she's been a senator since 1993.
Yeah, she's been around.
Yep. So she's popular. She's votes, Republican about 95% of the time, but
Yeah.
she's not an off the wall conservative, kind of like Lauren Boebert or Marjorie Taylor Greene, when
Yeah.
she was halfway normal now. So yeah, so they wanted to knock her off so they could get that seat, and So
Well,
they
and here's the thing. Yeah, now that he's gone,
Mhm.
who's they going to get to replace him? How's that going to happen? Do they have enough
Yeah.
time to hold a special election? Will they hold a special election, or will it be a backroom deal like they usually do?
Yeah, it'll be a backroom deal, just like Kamala. You know, they'll just
Yeah.
pick a successor because they've got less than a week to pick somebody. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's typical Democrat. We'll appoint you somebody we think that you deserve or that's good for you. That's about
right.
it. So, hey,
Hmm.
Grant.
Grant, good to see you. And you remember that hearing where Mark Wayne Mullen was in? With that purple-haired congresswoman from
Oh, yeah.
well, you
Yeah,
know what?
Brad.
There was a video they did not show that I'm going to show.
Who threw that?
Yeah, something they overlooked. So I had to.
Yeah.
And I was able to pull one out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That didn't sound right, Art.
Yeah.
That didn't sound right on any level. That's just so wrong. But we
Yeah.
understand. You managed to find the clip.
I
Yeah.
found the clip. Yeah, I dug deep. Yeah, I
Again, don't
perused.
go down there. You're still going. It's time to, the best way to quit digging yourself into the hole is to stop digging. So you better stop while you're ahead. You just keep, yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So we got some more excitement going on over there in the Middle East.
yes, that's right. Donald Trump calling them scumbags, which I'm like,
Eh,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I didn't find anything offensive about that at all. I thought I thought he was actually being honest for once.
Yeah. Hmm.
But
I
yeah,
I think
and
he just wanted to give him enough rope and just say, all right, let's see if we can get something. If not, then all right. And you know what? He said, all right, I'm done with this crap. Let's bomb the shit out of them.
well,
And
yeah, yeah. There's a lot going on over there. There's a lot of behind the scenes thing going on. Uh, One of the things that was brought up, I was watching this, and it was one of the Jewish channels that podcasts.
right.
People they bring in from Israel and all over the Middle East. And one of the things that was pointed out is that it's considered well, it is the tradition and it's considered very bad especially when you have a religious leader like that, where the son of that said leader does not go attend their funeral. Well, that speaks loudly. They're hinting now that maybe he is dead,
Ah,
and because that's considered one of the worst sins in the world, not to attend his
yeah,
father's
that's
funeral.
right. Hmm.
So he was not at the funeral. It's probably a good thing.
Hmm.
Some are saying it was security, but either he's so badly disfigured. And the other thing is those jobs are usually appointed; they're not hereditary.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, man. That's right. Teresa Caputo, Long Island medium.
Made
Oh,
contact with Mitch McConnell. Okay,
okay.
yeah, that's
Well, if she made a contact with Brad Williams, would that be a small, medium, large? Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Uh, Anyways, but apparently during this funeral, they've been they are they carried up signs that, as this one person says, it's so 2015, hashtag kill Trump, haven't used hashtag, they're out of touch with reality, but
Yeah.
But apparently Israel briefed President Trump on some credible threats. Thus, one of the reasons he took a different Air Force One out of Turkey.
Right.
Because it has better security and than the current one, than the new one does.
Right. That he got
So
from Qatar.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he had the new air, the one from Qatar or Qatar, however you say it.
Yeah.
He had that. No, that was I thought it came from the Emirates, but maybe it did come from Qatar.
Emirates, Qatar,
Yeah,
Goldberg,
Iceberg. Yeah, I know they're all the same.
They're
Anyways, he had it flown to Mildenhall Air Force Base, which I thought was
okay.
that actually the town there is actually my ancestors' hereditary home. So
Cool.
yeah. So anyways, but yeah, it was you know, there's been some credible threats, but apparently Bahrain and Kuwait and I believe Qatar launched an attack during the funeral and killed some of the leading IRDG or IRGD, whatever they were.
IRGC.
Yeah, GC, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
The ABCs, yeah, the Iranian, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently killed some of their top leaders at the funeral. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you know, so they're on, you know, that's their retribution for being bombed by you know, Iran. So and so yeah, it's looking a lot like the Arab the Arab countries are starting to really get involved with dealing with this. Everybody except Saudi Arabia. And I think a lot of that has to do is because I think with Iran, a lot of the Islamic Revolutionary, the IRGC, a lot of those people are Pakistanis. A lot of them were of Arab. They're Arabs of one branch or the other. They're not the Persians, you know.
Yeah.
And I just saw a blip. I don't know how true it is, but I just saw it that apparently the Kurds have started a major offensive. And that just came across just before I was just before I got on here. So
I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
You know, a lot of the sources you gotta okay. But so this guy's somewhat reliable. Sometimes he gets a little ahead of himself. You know, that's the problem. I don't.
His last name's not Carlson.
No. Oh hell no! I don't watch that guy. No.
Yeah.
This guy's he's pretty good, but sometimes he gets a little ahead of the game. He gets a little too excited about it, and then all of a sudden he's back. You know,
it's not Victor David Hansen, is it?
No.
He's kind
of it's Steve Turley. You know, Doctor
Steve
Turley.
Yes. Now I know. Yeah, I see a lot.
He's pretty good, but sometimes he misses the.
Yeah.
You know, he misses it, and so he had just announced that there was quite a number of Kurds had started you know, it had started.
So it was a large Kurd invasion.
A large Kurd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor when I used to live in Aurora, Colorado, and they were friends of my parents, and they had 2 twin boys. So they were large Kurds and small Kurds. Yep.
Oh my God, Art. Anyway. But yeah, so if it's true and this one group, this one person I watched, he reports like he gets you know, he's Middle Eastern, and I don't know if he's an Iranian or if he's I I don't know if he's Jewish or not, but I'm pretty sure he's probably Iranian, possibly an Iranian refugee or something like that,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Persian, something along that line.
Mm-hmm.
And he does a lot of good reporting coming out of that area, and he usually he watches the state-run media,
Right.
from out of there, and uh, so yeah, they're apparently offering $100 million for Donald Trump,
Oh,
and
wait
they
a minute.
also apparently, they want Pete
How
Hesdruth.
are they going to pay that?
Yeah,
Their
well,
money
there
is not
again,
worth shit. That's
yeah,
$100
exactly.
million. Oh, okay. So where is this $100 million?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is it going to be
Yeah.
in oil? Is it going to be in, I don't know, broken centrifuge parts? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's but apparently and they're carrying around signs, they're at the funeral.
Hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag kill Trump. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, we got the Valiant Thor. Welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who. Okay, came up. Uh,
Yeah, that's who said that about
okay,
the
and we
Long
got
Island
Brad,
meeting.
Nana's Attic. Welcome,
Yep.
Brad. Good
Yep.
to see you. Good to see you. Now we're
But
waiting for Michael, Cool Cat, waiting for him to show up. Yeah, and
yeah.
we do have, which is here. Good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna right now when you check Fox, they're all about right now their big thing is about the Charlie Kirk
Yeah,
trial,
yeah. I'm
and
seeing some shit on Facebook about that. And it's all conspiracy bullshit coming from
well,
Candace Owens. And I'm like, oh my God, people.
well, that's because people are listening to Tucker Carlson
Yeah,
and and Candace Owens.
right.
That's where they're getting their information, which are the two least likely people I'd ever listen to.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'd kind of, long before he left Fox, I had an uneasy feeling about Tucker. He's just
Yeah.
his his maniacal laugh would get, he'd be talking about something serious and then just start laughing and like, what the hell,
Yeah. Hmm.
You sound like the guy that played the Green Goblin on Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
who was that? William Defoe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. There's
So,
there's a footage of him. He's getting the crap beat out of him out of the new Spider-Man, the British kid. Anyways, he's getting the shit beat out of him, and all of a sudden he starts just laughing, and he's like, and it was one of those ad lib things. Lone Star TNT, hello Kai.
Good to see you, Kai. Well, we have some exciting news here in Colorado. It looks like our Secretary of State, Jenna Griswold, is being investigated by the Department of Justice.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the same lady who tried to get Trump off the ballot.
Oh yeah.
And now she's running for Attorney General. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
well,
thank you, Kai. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Kai.
I just came in to say hello and hit the thumbs up. So well, that's typical. She wants to be an attorney general so she can control what. Yeah.
Well, she wants to be a career politician.
Why? Of course,
Attorney General, then maybe
governor.
treasurer, governor,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
senator or congresswoman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of congresswoman, that Maya Kuros who knocked off Diana DeGette in District 1, the
Yeah.
DSA candidate, somebody found an old clip of her on a podcast, and she's talking about reparations. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
wish in one hand, crap in the other. See which one gets
Yeah.
fullest first.
Yeah. And how about that Arab guy running for Senate in Michigan? He wants to eliminate ICE, and they
Well,
had
of
a
course he
video.
does.
They had a clip from his debate from, Democrat challenger. Their primary is next month, and he said ICE is irredeemable. It cannot be reformed or changed.
Well,
So
here's my question. As hot as it is this summer, why in the hell would anybody want to eliminate ice?
yeah,
What, they be
I
drinking
know.
hot tea instead of iced tea in the summer?
I think they ought to nationalize it, and then they could change the acronym to NICE. Hey, look, it's the nice people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Got that from
Very
Adam Carolla. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the nice people are here.
Oh, you're finally starting to credit people you steal their jokes from?
Yeah, and
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. So what else? Let's go over to The View. Our good friend, Sonny Hostin. Turns out she recoils when she sees the American flag.
Why, of course she does. Think about it.
Well,
She's
she
offended.
said
She's offended by the American flag like anybody from the South is. Any slave owners, they prefer the the stars and the bars, not the stars and the
stars and
stripes.
the bars.
So yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
She was. Her family were slave owners. Of course, they would be offended by the stars and stripes. Most Confederate soldiers were.
Mm-hmm. And so I mean, she was talking about how the flag has been co-opted by white supremacists.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's been a lot of people of African American descent, as they call themselves, that have been brought home in a coffin draped in the very same flag. They've died for that flag.
Mm-hmm.
So how could that have been co-opted? When you've got people who are people of color, as they like to use nowadays, that are defending that flag.
That's right. That's right.
I think that's that statement in itself just goes to show you the mindset of The View.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As if you didn't already know it. I mean,
right. And who really watches that show? Is what I like to do. I like to find out what their ratings are. It's like I remember Oprah used to be real popular. She had great, and she was likable. And then all of a sudden, Barack Obama comes around, and she goes off the rails, and she is,
Then they turn around and have a falling out. So
Yeah, and she's a billionaire.
Right? Yeah.
And
and she's one of those people. Does anybody really care what Oprah says nowadays?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, her Oprah Winfrey Network is not very successful.
Yeah.
It was the only reason it had anything to do, it even did good in the beginning, was because of her name, but because of the fact none of her shows were on there. it was doing dismal, so she actually had to revive the Oprah Winfrey Show for a while to
Mhm.
get the ratings up for the whole channel,
That's right.
And then her politics got in the way,
Mhm.
that and her religion, because she started her own wacky religion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she started some sort of, I don't
Oh,
know.
kind of like Joel Osteen.
Yeah, somewhere along that line.
Yeah.
It's the Church of Oprah or whatever. I don't know what it was called.
Who's the gal with the duck lips? She's the televangelist. She's got the
Oh, I don't know.
funny duck lips.
I don't know. I don't pay
Yeah.
attention to Taliban. I couldn't. The only ones I know is like, well,
Jim Baker, Jim
well,
Swagger.
yeah, they're
Oh,
all.
are you talking about Tammy Faye?
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
Tammy
not
Faye.
Tammy.
Oh,
No, Tammy Faye's got the plastic face. This is
yeah.
a gal. She's from the South. She's got that Southern drawl, and she got those
I have.
big.
Yeah, she's
she
probably
got,
from New
like,
Jersey, and she just fakes the draw. So.
Yeah.
She got really short, like auburn hair.
Yes.
Okay, I can see her, but I can't for the life of me remember her name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that the only thing I know of is like, is it Kenneth Hagin? Yeah, Kenneth Hagin's church. His son was the chief operating officer, and he got he lost his ministry and got booted out of the, taken off the board and everything because
Here we
of
go. Joyce
dogfighting.
Meyer.
Joyce Meyer. Joyce
Joyce
Meyer.
Meyer. Yeah.
I thought that might be who you're talking about. God, she's been around forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's yeah.
So
if I remember right, I think it was Joyce Meyer was back in the late 70s.
Mhm.
She was doing these, these healings,
Uh-huh.
and she would go from church to do them. And I know of one church that they refused to have her.
Oh.
Because she was doing these healings, and it was an Assembly of God minister. And the thing is they had to guarantee to have catchers, because she'd lay hands on them and they'd faint out. And they'd have to have catchers back there to catch them, And it says, why? It says, because if God heals them, he's not going to let them crack their skull on the floor. Why would he heal them and then kill them,
Uh-huh.
If they're truly healed by God, God will protect them on the way down. Oh, well, no, that's not the way it works. We don't want to get sued. Wait a minute. You're worried about being sued because somebody falls and hurts your head after you healed them? Something wrong with that picture.
Yeah.
So they refused, and she got turned down from a lot of things because of that. Because obviously a lot of it was
fake.
Yeah.
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 Well,
And-
they remember the guy that tore up the reflecting pool. Well, he's been arraigned in court today, and
is he? Okay.
not guilty.
Not guilty.
And so
he was doing his patriotic duty.
Yeah, he's an Olympic kayaker. Wow, that is really special. Yeah.
What, he pleaded not guilty, or he was found not guilty?
No, he
pled.
Okay.
There hasn't been a trial yet, Charles.
Yeah.
I didn't think so, but I mean, isn't the arraignment sort of like to develop, see if there's enough evidence for a trial?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after he pled not guilty, they had to have the usual circus outside the courthouse where his lawyer blathers on and blah blah blah. This is what could happen if you go up against a tyrannical government. And then the frog lady was there, the pink frog.
Oh, yeah.
And a few other dim bulbs. that were in the crowd there, cheering him on. Yeah. Oh, all he was doing
Well,
was
he might have been successful as a Olympic kayaker, except he was doing it during the Winter Olympics. Yeah. That just shows how successful. Yeah.
you need to work a little harder, Lloyd.
Well, I'm trying to keep my comedy down to your level.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. So are we going there? Body shaming? Yeah, way to go, Lloyd.
Oh, I wouldn't even think of that. I was thinking of the caliber of your of your jokes. I made a joke and didn't even see. That's how good I am. I made a joke and even I didn't get the punchline.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. I had to explain it to you. Anyway, so you had that crazy shit going on, and what? Oh yeah, and then during the festivities in DC, when they had the parade, you had a group called the Patriotic Front, which was a white nationalist group that showed up there. So, and didn't the communists have a booth there or something? Or was it DSA that had a booth there?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, so, yeah, nothing says America like Nazis. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hasn't it been revealed that Patriotic Front or Patriot Front or whatever they call themselves was actually funded and like staffed, actually populated by
Southern Poverty League?
Well, yeah, Southern Poverty Law Center or the CIA or something like that.
Yeah.
In other words, it wasn't a real grassroots movement. It was just
right.
It was literally like federal officers and whatnot. I mean, that's why they're so heavily clothed, so that there's no way to identify them.
Yeah, they had their face covered up, and what the Southern Poverty Law Center did is they paid the Nazis to rally in Charlottesville, and that's when the whole brouhaha about the fine folks, which was it was BS. Trump never, they took it all out of context.
Well, of course they did.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you find Southern Poverty Law Center had their hands in a bunch of other organizations.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the whole reason for the investigation, because they do. It's not just the Charlotte. They're involved with many different organizations that are either Nazis, neo-Nazis, or anti-American.
White supremacists.
Well, white supremacists. Yeah.
KKK.
The Klan. Yeah, they've been involved with a lot of that stuff.
Well, here's the thing about the Klan and the Nazi movement. They hardly have any people in it. They're pretty much gone. And the Poverty Law Center is bringing them back in.
Yeah, well, and that's because most of those that belong to the Klan are now part of the Democratic Socialist.
Yeah, that's
true. They've all turned DSA,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Same sort of hate, just a different label.
See the USA in your DSA.
That's an old commercial, the old Chevy commercial. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got that going on. We got Middle East stuff going on. We got there's a really good YouTube channel called Forgotten History. And what I do at work is I listen to their videos, and they got a crap ton of really good videos. And I've been listening to the Most Corrupt series.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They talked about Woodrow Wilson, FDR.
Yep.
They talked about Nixon. They talked about the Southern Poverty Law Center. They talked about BLM, and
Right.
and some of the stuff they covered. They covered Ruby Ridge, Waco, Oklahoma City bombing, Ted Kaczynski, Charles Manson. Oh God. Listening to that story, that guy has been in and out of jail since he was a kid.
Oh yeah,
know?
yeah.
Reform school, and it's like I hear this stuff and I'm like going, why hasn't he been given a psych evaluation and put away in a mental institution?
Well, yeah.
You know? And then
just to hear him talk.
Watch what he did when he finally got to California and killed all those people.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sharon Tate, LaBianca, Folger, Abby Folger of the Folger fortune. Yeah.
Good to the last drop.
Yeah.
Juan Valdez, the whole Folgers thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Judy's best friend. Her father was the judge that did the original arraignment on Charles Manson.
Oh, okay.
During when he was brought up for the LaBianca murders,
right?
And and of course she'd gone down to sit in and watch her dad on the bench, and she said that man was the most frightening human being she'd ever seen in her life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think everybody who'd ever met him said that.
Yeah.
And just to watch his interviews, he was nutty as a fruitcake. I mean,
no
doubt about it,
And being California, they did away with the death penalty because
of course they did, yeah.
Cruel.
Well, actually, wasn't he convicted during the time because there was a national moratorium on the death penalty during the 70s.
Yeah.
And so all of those were commuted to life without parole or life in prison. And then after the death penalty was approved again, each state brought it back, but his had already been commuted, so there wasn't much they could do about it. Yeah. I think that was during the national moratorium on the death penalty, because there was
I think you're right.
5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was given the death penalty, and right after that is when the moratorium went into effect, and so they commuted all those people on death row to life in prison. So.
Well, there were a couple people that were, put on the death list here in Colorado. One of them's Nathan Dunlap, who executed his co-workers at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh yeah, I remember
that place was only a few blocks from my house. I'm like, holy shit, that's man.
Yeah.
And Hickenlooper was the governor, and he's the one that commuted his sentence to life without any parole.
Yeah.
He did that in the last few days of his term. And then there were a couple guys after that were put on death row. One of them was Sir Mario Owens, who killed a friend of mine's daughter in a botched robbery at nightclub over in Glendale, right off of there on Colorado Boulevard. Farrell's Bar and Grill.
Okay.
So, so now he's got life without the possibility of parole, and it's so screwed up here in Colorado, and it looks like Martz may have won the primary, and I think I know a lot of Republicans are not going to vote for this guy. You got to remember the Republican Party is only 22% of the electorate. So
Right.
if you figure half of those vote, if they vote for Greg Lopez, and Greg Lopez gets a big chunk of the unaffiliates, which tend to vote left, they might be disaffected by, the Democrat Party being too far to the left. They might vote for him. So,
Yeah.
And don't forget Jesse Ventura. He was a Reform Party candidate, became
Right.
governor of Minnesota. So
Yeah.
it could happen. I
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
I just don't want Weiser to be our governor. Oh, holy shit. When he was our attorney general, he's the one that had cashless bail and letting all these criminals out and letting Tren de Aragua roam free.
Right. Yeah. 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 I knew that. Yeah. So, yeah.
So we got that going here in Colorado. And what else is going on? We got So I wonder what's going to happen with the Democrat Party. Are they going to, are they going to stick with these DSA idiots, or are they after they
Well, I
lose?
think, to be honest with you, most Democrats, your average everyday guy that would watch us or watch, that your common sense Democrats, well, they don't want this. But the problem is their leadership is too scared to stand up against them because they don't want to be called racist or whatever.
Right.
They're so used to this, this name calling crap has come back to bite them in the butt. Calling
they're
everybody a
talking about
racist.
we're the big tent party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you got somebody like Joaquin Jeffries,
Uh-huh.
Two things in the corporate world. Microsoft is really catching hell right now. They laid off 4,800 workers.
Oh my.
American workers. U.S. citizen workers.
Oh.
And yet they've hired 1,100 foreign workers.
Oh.
With that, under that special foreign worker program.
Oh
yeah. The H1B stuff.
Yeah.
H1B, yeah, the H1B. Yeah, they just laid off, because they're going after cheap labor, and a good portion of those that were laid off, it basically has to do with the Xbox. So,
okay.
Yeah, and a lot of the people that were laid off, a percentage of them, were with the Xbox division. That is the average American worker, but yet they're hiring all these H1B people, and they're catching hell.
Are they from India?
They're from wherever. I don't know where they're from. They're foreigners, regardless. It doesn't break it down that way. I didn't see who they were from, just that they were foreign nationals on the H-1B program, and they can hire them cheaper than they can their American counterpart. So they laid off the Americans. I mean, it's, of course, they have to have these guys coming in here because otherwise they're paying, they're paying for, what is the tax? The not levy.
Employee tax?
No. when a company right now under Trump, if a company is overseas and they're an American company, but they've moved their manufacturing overseas, now they have to pay a
Oh yeah, tariff or
yeah,
tariff.
yeah. They're doing
Yeah.
this. So what they're doing is to bypass the tariff thing. They're bringing their company back here to the United States, and then hiring foreign workers to come in and work under the H-1B program.
Oh, okay.
They're still using foreign work, and they're
And where is Microsoft based out of?
Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yep, right out of
They
Seattle.
have a socialist running the
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
and the other corporate thing that came up, apparently, Pepsi has had to
yes,
make an
that's
apology for their wild cherry
cola.
Pepsi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Because somebody
this is what you get.
sounds like rape to me.
Yeah, because they're saying this is what happens when this is what you get when you don't ask permission.
Uh-huh.
That's what they said.
Ah,
Well, what were
okay.
they? They didn't ask permission because what it is it's got natural sugar in it and it's natural flavors, but they're not worried about calories.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Bill, how you doing there?
Bill, good to see you, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Mr. Ronayne. So
Yeah,
yeah.
so we got Pepsi in trouble. We got Microsoft in trouble. Who else is in trouble? Yeah.
Well, right now, that's the only one I've heard about today.
Mhm. Yeah.
Both of those popped up on. Well, I heard the whole Gutfield thing last night.
Yeah. Me too. That's how I heard about the Pepsi.
Right, but the Microsoft thing popped up today on Fox News. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But,
cool. And so
yeah.
What else is going on? Work has been kind of slow, so I'm just doing 5 hours of overtime this week. That could change. Tomorrow they might have me come in on Saturday. Who knows? But we'll find out.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Most companies slow down during the summertime, anyways. Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like Monday, there were only 2 people in my department. Yeah. Everybody else was on vacation. I'm like,
right, yeah.
Yeah, I guess Andreas didn't approve of that. Oh, yeah, I'll approve that on my way out. Yeah. So.
yeah.
So we had a couple people from other departments filling in on Monday.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on. Made a batch of rum yesterday, and we'll see how that goes. This morning it was bubbling away, doing gangbusters, and then a couple hours ago I looked at it and I'm like, oh crap, it's fizzing a little bit, not much. So hopefully something didn't happen. So I shook up the jar and hopefully that'll kickstart.
Yeah. Well, I've been working on my 3-string guitars, and I have I have a sander, and it came with 1 battery, and I bought 2 other batteries. I thought they were from the same company, but they're generics. Well, they're a little hard to get off when they go dead. So last night I was sanding and it went dead right in the middle of sanding.
Uh-oh.
So the way the battery's made, you got to push down, then you got to get to the bottom, push it back out. But right underneath where the battery sits is a dust collecting bag.
Okay.
So it's like, okay. So I took the dust collecting bag, very carefully took it off. I emptied it out, set it aside. I could still see there was some sawdust still up in there, and I didn't think to dump it out. I just left it, but I was holding it in a way I knew it wouldn't dump out. So I get the battery off, grab the new battery, put the new battery on, forgetting that it had died on me while I was running it. I forgot to shut the switch off. It blew that shit everywhere. I mean, everything was cut, and it's like a powdered snuff. That's how fine
Yeah.
that sawdust is on. It's like I was covered head to toe. My beard was just yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
I
my
bet you were
God.
squeezing up a storm after
Oh
that.
yeah, coughing and hacking. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Always make sure before you mess with the electrical side of stuff to shut that
Mhm.
switch off.
That's right.
Yeah, so I got to get out the vacuum and do a lot of dusting. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
two and a
Oh,
half people.
2.5 people. So, Lloyd, do you know why chickens only make one sound?
No, why?
Because they can't think outside the box.
Oh,
God. Yeah, funny moments with seniors. You're right,
Yeah,
Bill. That's what it was.
that's.
I mean,
Yeah.
So
So let's say you'll be telling that tomorrow, to your sons.
yeah. Well, I already told my cousin today. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. He was laughing so damn hard. I didn't think it was that damn funny. And it was in the middle of the night. I'd gone to bed and I'd gone to sleep, and I woke up, came back out here, went to the bathroom, came out here, sat down, and I usually spend about 30 minutes working on this stuff. And it's like, man, I was just getting to that point where I was getting ready to add the true oil that I use on the finish.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, well, normally I'll put the true oil on, let it sit overnight. And last night I thought, well, I'm still, because and to be honest with you, I'm debating whether I'm going to use the true oil, whether I'm just going to sand it really super fine and then just use Canuba wax and just buff it out with
There
just
you go.
straight Canuba wax. So,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
Garnuba. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's what I put on it anyways. I just the true oil helps give it a little more. Uh, Well, it just helps give it a little more protection. But, I got to looking at the one Judy bought me, and hell, it doesn't have any finish on it.
Mm.
They didn't, they just sanded the neck down and called it good. So, and gotta admit, it's a little rough to play.
Right.
So I'll probably go back in and refinish it. But so I thought, well, no, I'll just go ahead and. Uh, but yeah, I can't believe I did that. I mean, that shit just went everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I had my glasses on. I couldn't see shit because they were just
Oh,
covered.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got about 4 months till the election.
Yep.
Boy, that'll be on us in no time. And
You notice how the gas prices have jumped back up?
yes, I noticed that.
We were down to 301, and I went by and I didn't stop at that station. It was over at Walmart. They had it for 301, and I should have stopped there and got gas.
There
When I
you
came
go.
back out, I went somewhere. I went to another place, and when I came back by, they were still at 301, but by the time I got down to the next station,
Mm-hmm.
they were already at 329.
Yeah, we're back up to 389 here.
Yeah, well, I haven't checked today, but we were at 329 yesterday evening. So,
Well, yesterday when I checked Gas Buddy, they had it 309 at the Sinclair station on 120th.
right.
And so I thought, no, I get paid Friday. I'll do it either Friday or Saturday. And all of a sudden, well, that's because of the bombing going on in Iran. That's what drove the price up, even though it hasn't done anything to slow down the traffic going through the Strait of Hormuz, other than the 2 or 3 ships that were struck by
Yeah.
drones. Yeah.
Well, they're showing 319. So Murphy's USA, which is Walmart,
Yeah.
they went from 301 to 324 in a day and a half. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
but generally everybody's running 324 right now. Casey's and Phillips 66 they're running, but we still got a few places like there's a couple places that got up for 319, but
Well, this morning at Quick Trip, it was 349. When I came by going back home, it was 389.
yeah.
Yeah. So we've done a little over an hour. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming. Hope you all have a great weekend. Don't forget my show over on Artco Drones and Entertainment tomorrow night. Bill's show on Saturday and Lloyd's show on Monday.
On Monday, yeah.
Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend.
God bless all.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everyone.
Yeehaw! Check out Artco Drones and Entertainment every Friday night at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Watch a special unboxing this week. What's in the box?